Thank you so much, John. And thank you and welcome everyone here to this beautiful place at the Old Worthen. And before I get started, I did want to make, following up John here, a little invocation. Because we have many people in our family. Thank you, honey. Thank you. You have no sound without the sound man. So let's please, first of all, give props to the sound man. So, I'd like to make, in this house of spirits and haunting, a little invocation to all of our Lowell Celebrates Kerouac friends who are now with us and always with us in their spirits. So please remember them with me. Alan Crane, Roger and Alice Brunel, my late husband, Lawrence Carradini, Richard Hyatt, David Greenawat, and please also remember the many people who have come and gone and traveled here to Lowell to visit. We have many, many spirits among us. Edgar Allan Poe, Charles Dickens, and Anne Sexton, and so many people who have come here and left something of their spirit with us. Only Amen. So this first poem, speaking of joyful noise, this first poem is in fact dedicated to the memory of my husband, Lawrence Carradini. It's from my poetry book, The Scarlet Dancing. Lowell is the city of water, so this poem is called A Place of Water. Driftwood, bones, antlers, and there we are, within and without. Only you and I could build, only in you these bare claws on the shore. For you, this tide pole, I will always reach, because there we walked, there we rode, and there we stood, but still. Thank you. Now, when I think about the people, and I'll say our animal friends also have gone beyond, for me this is not a time of mourning, and Lowell is not a city of mourning. It's a city where the spirits dwell, and hopefully one day we'll leave something special of ourselves here. And this poem is based on that idea. It's called A Necropolis for You, and it's from my poetry book, Dear Deepest Ghosts. And I do have a few copies of my poetry books here available for anyone who would like them. So, A Necropolis for You. Red brook, the green froth of the waterfall, a grotto where a candle waits. And I think you all know the grotto. There's a place very sacred to the memory of Jack Kerouac over at the Quebec School. You'll find us there. You came from such a place. Gray in its countenance, a street, a lamp, a parting, and I return there. I might sleep, but in the dark space, you become more than shadow, more than clay. What you do fear here, the rush of ether, the keen ridges of your scar, a bridge of no such vertebrae. I sleep and I wait among the cats, amid the rushing sounds. Come to us. We're all alive here. Come for us. We'll meet you at the gate. Thank you. So, my poetry book, Pretty Green Thorns, I'm a first-generation Irish American. My mother's from Ireland. And in this book, I really explore a lot of that part of myself that, again, is always with me, and Ireland being a place of living spirits. Doesn't mean I don't still have to look up the page number, however. Not totally clairvoyant. So this being October, and October being very important to Kerouac and to us here in Lowell, I thought this was a great poem to read, fitting. I hope you enjoy it. It's called October Storm. This is good, ghost thing. Wind strewn, street of leaves, wires swaying, lamps dimming, flickering in purple lightning, and the scarlet of a flashing siren. No need for fear, or candles, or calls. You can't silence the dark. The fawn, the fisher cat, the lost dog, the copper eyes, all follow your path. All sing as you sing, blood and tears. The street will light again with the same song, words, wicked in laughter. Thank you. Some years ago, in fact, it was back in 1997, we've had many amazing people come to visit Lowell for the Lowell Celebrates Kerouac Festival. In 1997, one of them was the poet Vincent Ferrini, who lived up on the North Shore. And Larry, my late husband, and I also went to visit him at his home, which was a privilege as well to go and meet with him. And he lived up there on the shore, very close to the ocean. And he had lots of beautiful pictures in his home, all kinds of sea maidens and sea sirens. And so I wrote this poem in his memory. It's called What Mermaids Do. They paint themselves blue when the waves won't warm to the sky. They stick gold stars on their foreheads to flicker distress signals to airplanes. They interlace their tails and move clockwise to start whirlpools that lash at the cliffs of Moher. They gather St. Brendan's letters floating on the surface. They claim Greenland in the name of salt cod. For the hell of it, you might say. They say it in every guttural tongue. Thank you. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much tonight for listening with me and allowing me to share some of my poetry here with you. I'd also like to thank our fantastic hosts here at the Worthen. Please treat them well, and let's give them some thanks for their hospitality here tonight. So we have an incredibly full schedule of events here for Lowell Celebrates Kerouac. So please do check it out if you haven't already at lowellcelerateskerouac.org. As I think most of us know, speaking of amazing, a person who is a great friend and a true national treasure, the great musician and composer David Amram is going to be here with us at several of events, including tomorrow night over at the Zorba Room, just down the road a piece, or up the road a piece. So please check out the festival, and I would say please support the festival as much as you can. I was a volunteer for many years in the festival, and that's what makes the festival go, is the hearts and minds, and in many cases also the lifting of chairs and watching the t-shirt tables and all the many, many tasks that make the festival what it is. So if you love the festival as much as I do, and I know you do, please consider helping out in whatever way you can. And please also, let's just give a shout out to John and Mike Flynn and all the amazing volunteers. I think they deserve applause as well. because we are all here because of you and the work that you do all year for this one special weekend in October. Please be safe and healthy this weekend, and I hope to see you in my travels around Lowell in the next few magical days. And thank you again for listening. Have a great night.
Thank you.
I'm gonna finish.